Hello, hello, and welcome back to another video where we are in a different location today. My sister is visiting, as you might have seen in our previous video where we did a bit of plastering, and we're getting together for dinner this evening, and we thought we'd bring some wine. But not just any old wine that you can pick up from the supermarket. No, we have bought our own homemade wine because apparently sending them down the well and making a plaster for 2 days straight is not painful enough. So we thought we'd combine this with a bit of a video and answer the question, how is our winemaking going? And how does it taste? Hello, welcome back.
Hello.
Welcome. It's nice to see you guys again.
You too.
And I'm hoping that you're going to enjoy what we have prepared for you.
It looks delicious.
Yes, delightful.
Sarcasm? These ones here are all made with fruit.
Nice.
Mostly fruit.
That one looks like a white wine.
So Kylie is here to do the waitressing.
The sommelier.
Ah, sorry, yes, the sommelier.
Please lower your expectations. Yeah,
Are you familiar with this opening device? Yes, you are. Excellent.
She's done it.
Only
not my first
times.
time.
No.
Go for it.
I have to say, this is a lot more civilised than last time I was here.
Well, there's tables and chairs for a start.
Yeah.
This is a lovely place.
Would you like some
It's
in the
not
glass?
Yes, please.
It's got bits floating in it. I'm just going to remove that.
Well, it is natural, unfiltered,
Organic.
organic, I think. Well, some of the ingredients may not be organic.
Smells quite...
Does it smell like wine?
Smells like wine. Shocking. Interesting is a nicer word to use. I know we've been practicing our descriptive words, but
It smells
it smells like a Vino Verde. It smells quite
clean. Very
clean.
Oh, wow.
Which is surprising.
I'm going to dive in.
That's not what I was expecting.
It's not bad. I've had worse.
Have you paid for worse?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have.
absolutely.
Clean, sharp,
Sharp.
Very sharp.
very sharp,
Crisp.
crisp. It's got quite a nice
got
creamy,
yeah,
but
I'd say
like kind of
creamy.
creamy finish.
That's what they say.
It smells harsh,
Okay.
but it doesn't. But it doesn't
Doesn't
taste
taste harsh at all.
harsh.
It does taste a bit creamy and a bit like.
I mean, I'm going back.
your
I'm
mouth.
going back for more.
Yeah.
That's
And
a
I
good
think
start.
actually with food, that would probably tastes really nice. Have you started with the best one?
We've just started.
Okay.
I was going to go through the colouring.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Are we
Yeah.
supposed to guess what it's made from?
Please do. Yeah, if you
Is
can pick
this-
out any flavours,
well-
or if you might know what it is, then go for it.
I know that there's a courgette one
Yeah, I
here,
had
and
rumours of
considering
courgette.
the colour of it,
And that
I would say this is the courgette one.
flavour.
And if so, that's very
Could be
impressive.
courgette.
Been a year in the, not in the bottle, 6 months in the bottle.
Yeah.
And
I'm
it's-
not a fan, but
Are you
it's
not?
not bad.
I'd almost say it's good.
Hang on, go back.
I just need to come
Let's
back
say-
here. Can you remember what you just said? I don't know if that...
Well, I've had wine, but I'd almost say it's good.
I'll take that.
I think it's
Yeah?
nice. It's very clear as well, to
It's
be
very
fair. It
crisp,
actually just
clear.
looks like a nice white wine.
I think it's got much better since the last time we had some. Or it's just,
Yeah, I mean, if somebody gave me this and I didn't know what it was, and I was in a restaurant or a bar or something like that, I would not guess that it was homemade, and I would not guess that it is mostly courgette. Yellow courgette. There's also a bit of banana, a bit of white grape, some raisins, a little bit of ginger, and maybe something else. We did put a video together about it, so if you want to go and see how we made courgette wine, given how successful the tasting has been, you can go and check that out. But I actually think it is quite drinkable. I don't think you can pick out any one of the flavours in particular. I do get a hint of the banana towards the finish, but other than that, it's got a really nice acidity. It's really clear. It's cleared up really well in the bottle, actually. I'm quite pleased with it myself, but it may be all downhill from here.
It's too good to just throw away. Usually you just go, done.
Well, the professional
Where's the
wine
spit
tasters
bucket?
would just... What are your wine-related credentials?
Well,
a lot of experience of wine drinking.
I have been to wine tasting before. A tour in Australia, actually.
Oh, very
Kylie's
nice.
homeland. But I didn't do the spitting, and we went to 4 different vineyards, and there was about 8 different wines at each one. And let's just say I didn't really make it to lunch.
What's
we
the
can do.
percentage on these?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I've got to ask that. Ooh, lovely colour. It looks like a dessert wine. like a Muscat kind of.
It does,
Can you drink
yeah.
yours so I can pour
Oh,
you?
yeah, sure.
Oh, it smells sweet as well. Is this a sweet dessert wine? Was I right?
That's not what. That's not
That
what I was
smells
expecting.
nice.
It smells like honey,
Really?
and it looks like honey.
Show
Did we
the
put the wrong
cameras.
label on it?
It smells.
Port.
It smells like
It
a
does
dessert
smell like a
wine.
dessert
it
wine,
smells like
absolutely.
a sweet wine.
It
It smells better than it tastes.
Have you tasted it?
Yes.
Not patient.
Oh, yeah, I might agree.
It's not sweet to taste,
No.
so it is more sour. It's got a drier feel, more tannins.
Resemblance of cough syrup.
I feel like it's quite high in volume percentage. It's gone to my
Yes.
head a bit.
It does feel more like a.
It would give you a headache.
like a sherry wine.
Yes.
That sort of
Yes.
strong.
Interesting.
It feels like a hangover in a glass.
So this is our 2022 cherry wine, and it is made from something that they call a sour cherry here in Portugal, and they don't have a particularly dark colour, whereas we also have a black cherry tree and they give a much nicer colour. The first year that we did cherry wine, it was much better than this because we had a mix of the two types, but this is just the sour cherries and it's a little bit lacking. The thing that they probably can taste from a sherry, porty, dessert winey type thing is raisins, which we've added for some body and not just taste thin and watery. So cherries, sour cherries and raisins is what is going on in here. And I'll put all the ABVs up on the screen so that you know how much alcohol we are consuming this afternoon.
I'd like to know.
Yeah, me too. Oh, Kylie's going to make it better.
I suppose, yeah, it's got that kind of pins.
Summer cocktail, let's call it. Next.
I'm drunk.
Next.
You ready?
Sure.
Finish the.
Now, we've not tasted this for a while, so this is not last year's, but 2021. It's one of the first ones that we actually made.
Number 3.
Round 3.
We said we were going to do beer after this as well.
Smells of the cat's litter tray. That's a terrible, terrible thing to say. But that's what I've just been instantly.
That is not what it smells like.
It does.
That is not what it smells like. Your nose
not
is
think it
wrong.
does?
No, not at all. I think it smells of strawberries, like I
Is this the
said.
same? Yeah.
It smells of.
Cat piss. No, you're right.
does.
It
smells
actually
of cat
does.
wee.
I mean, I've got a very small
No,
nose, so I feel like that amount of air and smell that gets into it doesn't fully.
Maybe I need to aerate it.
No, don't do that.
See how I...
No, actually,
makes
that'll make
it
it
worse.
worse.
No, I think I smell strawberries. I think that's cherry wine because that tastes like cherry cough syrup.
I think that used to be wine.
Is it? It's not cherry.
It is not.
Is
Ooh,
it strawberries?
strawberry?
Is it strawberries?
No?
It is not strawberries.
Okay.
Is it-
Oh, there's lots of fruits. This could be fun. Raspberry? You don't have
Is it plum?
raspberries.
Well done.
Plum.
Nice.
It's actually a blend
that's
of
not
3
nice,
different types of plums.
Okay.
And I used to like this one, but I don't like this now.
No, I think
It's hard,
poured
to,
loads into
it's
my
hard to
glass.
imagine liking that one.
these summer wines, fruit wines, country wines, whatever you want to call them, 1 year is the mark to drink them at.
They kind of peak at a year,
And
but
we've been
not much before, and yeah, not much after.
and we've been leaving them to see what would happen. This one,
That's
No,
helped.
I think that's worse.
yeah, dump it.
That's gone.
Yeah, we might have peaked too early here. A bit like some of these wines. We'll see.
Very dark colour.
So this one, you might be able to go for a guess at what it is based on the smell, but we'll see.
Oh.
Very fruity.
Is it? It's different. It's a different fruit, is it?
It's a different
It's another
fruit,
different
yes.
fruit.
I'm getting banana.
Let me see.
Oh, that's much sweeter.
Ooh,
Peach.
Is that raisins?
peach.
It is peach.
There we
Oh,
go.
you're much better at this than I am. I like it. Peach. That's quite nice. That's
very
very
good.
sweet.
It's not as syrupy
That's
as
nice.
the dessert one, but
That's
tasty.
that's.
As
We've,
a- as
we've
a-
gone down and now we're on.
Oh, we're
back
on the
up.
up.
We're back up.
Oh,
on the
that's
up.
exciting. So what our lovely friends are tasting at the moment is actually a massive mistake because this wine was made from peaches with a bit of sugar added and some yeast added and just left to ferment. But I think we got something wrong and either put in too much sugar or not enough yeast, and it actually stalled fermentation towards the end, not like halfway through, but it has got much more residual sugar than it really should have. It should have finished dry, and it has finished quite sweet. I haven't tried this for a while, but last time I tried it, it was like a dessert wine, which actually I think has made it taste better than it would have if it was a dry peach wine, which I think probably wouldn't have been that nice at all. So whilst this is a bit of a mistake, I think it's worked out in our favour.
And it now has some slightly caramelly honey tones in there. Like the sugar has developed on beyond being just sugar.
This, if it like reduced it down and poured it over ice cream.
No, if I got given that as a dessert wine in a restaurant, I'd be happy.
Yeah, I think I
I'd be
would
very
as well.
happy.
Well, you might be getting some later because we've got to finish all of these. Yeah, very, very sweet. Nice peach flavour though. I think that has improved since 2021 when we made it. Probably bottled in 22. Yeah, that is quite tasty. Right, we have one more in the wine category, and then we move to beer.
This side of the box is deceiving. This side of the box is correct.
Did you cut and paste different boxes together?
No, we bought
this is
this
how
at-
you buy them.
You buy the bladders and the boxes at your agricultural store so that you can
can
box your own wine.
Right, I
Is
see.
this yours?
That is mine.
So for the finale of the wine category, we have got actual wine made from grapes. And these are grapes that were a gift to us last year. So this is red wine from the 2022 harvest. It is 1 year old, and I have not tasted it, so I don't know if it's amazing, unlikely, or disgusting, quite possible. So we will find out, and we will get them to use their best descriptive words to talk about this proper wine. Look at that, classy.
You got more and more giggly.
Very low
Yeah,
tolerance.
You do, you don't
Very
drink
low
that much.
tolerance for
Oh,
booze.
wow. That smells like paint thinner.
Oh,
really
yes.
know what the
Oh,
int-
God,
I don't
that
know what
does.
the intention
that
was.
Does. You ready?
It's been nice knowing you. Nail varnish remover, that's what it tastes
harsh.
like.
It is harsh.
It's a bit harsh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe
gonna
we've
lie.
made some mistakes along the way.
Just if you think of it as grape and not nail varnish remover, it tastes okay.
I'd say it's
How old is it?
Yeah.
I mean, you're going. Maybe another year? I think our faces say it all.
You have quite descriptive faces. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't feel my tongue anymore.
Okay,
I'm
so
done. I'm done.
you're done. Oh no! To recap, it smells like nail varnish remover. It tastes like grapes that have been coated with nail varnish remover.
Absolutely.
But
It numbs your tongue.
Yes.
the more you drink of it, the more like Ribena it tastes.
I think that's just you getting drunk.
You get used to it.
You just get drunk.
You get used to it.
Or that's the poison setting in.
Oh, goodness me. It definitely has a chemical paint stripper kind of aroma to it. I actually think the colour is quite nice and it's quite clear. There's not a lot of sediment in there. So I'm going to start with the positive notes and just delaying the tasting. Wow. Yeah, that's not good at all. Good job we've only got 25 litres of it. We need to work on our winemaking skills a bit more. Although courgette wine went down quite well. That is awful. Disappointing. But we've also got some beers, which I made. So we're going to give them some beer and see if we can end on a high note. Maybe.
I was just reminding myself, so
Peach. The plum was bad. Was
So-
the plum bad?
We know where this one's going.
Oh, the box. That one's going in the bin.
Every one was a little bit sour.
That was the one that was good.
But no, that was quite good. That was
tonic.
good with tonic. So we're gonna keep that at this end. Plum one, the peach.
Peach was good. Peach was good.
Okay, so I'm gonna put this one here.
Yep.
Because I feel like there needs to be some space. Because this is
In the bin.
This is in the bin end.
In the bin, drinkable.
Drinkable.
We need a longer table.
Yeah. And then this is the peach. Still working on that one. Good.
See, but
Like
what's
that.
better, the peach or the courgette?
Oh, the courgette definitely wins.
As an actual wine.
As an actual
Sure.
drinking wine.
Okay.
And then, so I would drink that
So
and
courgette,
enjoy that.
peach,
Peach as a dessert wine.
cherry
as
a
a
mixer pims.
mixer summer drink.
An afternoon beverage or
Yeah.
a lunchtime beverage.
Great.
Breakfast wine.
Breakfast wine.
Breakfast wine, absolutely.
In the bin.
Can we just take a moment and celebrate the fact that the best wine on this table is made out of vegetables?
So what that says is anyone who has a courgette glut, which happens every year, make wine.
Yeah,
Easy.
definitely worth it. Shall we do beer?
Yes.
Yes.
We like a beer.
Yep.
Cerveja. Cerveja?
Cerveja.
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 I butcher the Portuguese language, I do apologise.
What's cerveja mean? Beer.
Beer. Keep up.
Okay, ladies, welcome back. After a small pause and some snacks,
We needed some snacks.
Yes.
we have changed gears somewhat, and we're now going beer. See what you think of this one.
Smells like beer.
Ooh.
Any thoughts on what
I
it
would
looks like?
I would like
tastes
more.
It's very similar to
Can the waitress find some more?
a WEISSBIER type flavour.
You are 100% correct.
100%.
You
Top
are
marks.
good
It's
with
an
your beer.
actual WEISSBIER.
It's intended.
It's intended to be a WEISSBIER.
Yeah, it's got that flavour.
Thank you, waitress.
Slightly sour aftertaste, but nothing too.
Quite earthy. Earthy's a good word.
It's
It's got some fizziness,
Good.
carbonation.
Excellent.
Carbonation.
Good word.
It's not very clear. It's quite cloudy
Intentional for a WEISSBIER.
for a Weissbier.
slightly creamy
Yes, definitely.
as well. It's refreshing.
Refreshing.
It is refreshing.
I'll take refreshing.
Say it's refreshing.
What's a
More conventional.
normal? What's a shop brand Weissbier?
Hogarden, Erdinger.
Okay.
I would
So
say
compared to that,
it's,
I'd say a 4. You're
Out of 10?
You prefer beers. What you just said 5. I'm sorry, you're moving the
5.
goalposts.
as a WEISSBIER goes, I'd give it a 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5. It's got some different layers.
I think if it was a bit more carbonated.
Yeah, so it's been
Yeah,
open
bit
for
frothy.
a bit because
Yeah.
I had to prepare in advance. But yes, I also think it needs more carbonation.
Needs more snacks. Ooh, it's pink.
So let's see. We've got something that's a slightly different colour.
I'm gonna guess that this is a fruity beer, as it is pink.
Yes, smells fruity.
Yeah, sour,
In a good way,
but refreshing.
It's intentionally sour.
which means it's probably cherry.
It does taste of cherry.
It does
actually taste of cherry.
And comparing this to the cherry wine,
This is better.
Yes, yes,
This is much better. You should
Yes.
make more beer than wine.
yes.
oh,
Yeah,
okay.
You're gonna go in a direction.
I think beer might be your forte.
Yeah, the beer so far is excellent.
I'd buy that. Fancy yummy.
So this one is made with the same cherries as the partially successful cherry wine experiment that we had them taste earlier. The thing that is interesting and special about this is it's made with a very special kind of yeast called Philly sour, and the yeast don't just eat the sugars and make carbon dioxide and alcohol, they also produce lactic acid as a part of the whole fermentation process, and that makes it taste sour. So this is a cherry sour beer made with Philly sour yeast, and I like it. But Kylie drinks all of it, and I barely get a look in, which I guess is also testament to its drinkability.
Finished.
Finished.
The crisps have got a lot less.
You definitely need some shots of our slamming down some empty
Yeah, there we
glasses. Next.
Okay, we have something
Next.
slightly different.
Okay.
Very cloudy.
Yeah, very cloudy.
Ooh.
Ooh, hoppy. Bit tropical. Slightly.
Ooh, that's nice. That tastes like an IPA.
Yum.
Just good descriptive
The
words.
descriptive words have gone downhill.
It's quite strong. It's very
Citrus
strong.
tones, citrus
It is very
tones,
strong.
but
It's got a very strong flavour. Yeah, citrusy.
Citrusy, hoppy,
Citrusy and
crafty,
hoppy. And
beery.
hoppy.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you like a strong flavoured IPA, APA.
If you like a
It is an APA.
It's an APA.
An American Pale Ale.
Ah,
With
yes.
American hops called Cascade, for anyone who cares about that kind
cares?
of thing. Pale Ale malt and a bit of Munich malt.
It's got a lot of
You're gonna
flavour.
like that.
It's a bit too full on for me.
Oh, I do.
Pour, your,
I'd buy it.
pour yourself a
I'd
big
buy it,
glass.
guy.
Okay, we'll
It's a
talk later
very,
on.
yeah, a nice craft ale.
Cold, refreshing, summer's evening.
Well, it's getting dark. We should
Yeah.
probably hurry up, actually.
This,
Wow.
That is offensive.
sorry,
No,
it's horrible.
I know it's not for
It's
you.
worse than the red wine.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Big words. Fighting talk.
For me, oh.
Yeah, I know you don't like this kind of
I
stuff.
don't like the hop.
No, not for me.
Fill her up. Ready. Ooh, just like Coke.
Stout or a
Or
porter,
just Coke.
porter type beer.
Have you just
Or
made Coke?
No.
Is it just Coke? Doesn't smell like Coke.
No, that is sweet smelling. Definitely a stout. That's got a lot of flavour.
That's like a.
Like a Guinness.
There's a pub in Soho called Porterhouse. It's a massive brewery, and they brew porters, stouts, all sorts of things. If I got a glass of that in that pub, I'd be happy.
There you go. That's
Well, I missed my calling in life, clearly.
Yeah, because it's not quite as thick as a stout. It's not quite as thick as your
no,
Guinness, but it's
no, it's not
it's
thick
quite
at all.
chocolatey.
Mm.
Chocolatey,
Caramelly.
and
Very caramelly.
So this is
How
an
do you make a
oatmeal stout. It has got oats in it as well as
that's
all
what it
sorts
is.
of different malted barley. So you're not going to throw this one away then? You
No, this
actually
one
think
I
this
like.
one's okay?
Yeah, it's not a lager. It's not one of those other weird ones. It's a nice
ones.
stout. I like Guinness as well.
Yeah.
It's nice. But the IPAs, APAs, all the
hoppy
other
stuff,
weird,
you don't
yeah,
like
the
that.
hoppy stuff.
Yeah, you don't like the hops.
This has got a really creamy mouth feel.
I'm glad someone said mouthfeel. I was hoping for that.
I'm sorry.
So I got to get the bingo card out. Make sure we get all the words. I couldn't have too many, but
Good.
one.
Well, thank you very much, ladies. We'll see if we can scrounge up some more beer and keep you well fed and watered this evening.
Very watered.
Thank you for letting us crash your
You're
holiday
gonna
home.
You're gonna cook dinner now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go and cook for you.
Excellent.
That's no problem. Alrighty, thanks very much. We'll see you later.
See you later.
See ya.
Cheers.
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 That wasn't me this time.
That wasn't me either.
I've been saving that. Sorry.
Girl out of
Can you
Australia.
say bye?
Bye.
Bye.